Morning, everyone. Mike Stadler here,
Carl Bethke.
the Obsession Podcast. Back with another question here. Thoughts on how the cost of things and will it affect the hunting industry now and in the future? We had a question thrown out to us about this.
Holy cow, Mike. I mean, we gotta think about the economy and things like that.
Wow.
The thing I will say, and the thing you're noticing number one right now, if you were looking into a new bow, for instance, the top of the line bow like you and I shoot, PSE Mach 1, PSE Levitate, is a $2,000 just bare
bones bow. Baby.
$2,000.
Yeah. And that's getting to be the standard.
It is
1,500 and up.
Yeah. The aluminum riser bows from Hoyt, Matthews, upper line stuff, you're looking in that $1,200 to $1,500. The carbon Hoyts are right up around the same as our PSEs. Anything like that.
And
so
no, remember, we're not talking about these $350 packages that you can buy on Amazon.
yeah, there's a thing about that I want to say about that. The one thing I've found in the hunting industry in general anymore is you get what you pay for. Correct. So you could go out and buy yourself a Carter release, or you could get yourself a Warwolf.
So, how much is a Carter, Carl? Let's throw it out there to you.
Carter right now, you're looking at right around $200 for the ones that we shoot.
Correct. The Warwolf,
$40.
it's a copy.
Amazon.
It's a copy of the Carter.
Identical dimensions.
Carter just calls plus, I might add.
That's correct.
It's a 3-finger, so were ours. We cut them to 2.
Correct.
And if you look at this release,
Yep.
it is almost identical.
Mm-hmm.
Frame-wise, size-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Unadjustable, though, I might add.
Correct.
And she is a shotgun going off in your hand, baby.
She's
You know?
got some sound to her. Huh.
You heard that.
Yeah, so the sear on the Warwolf is a little bit different than the sear on the Carter.
Yep.
So remember, you get what you pay for. Just because it looks the same doesn't necessarily mean that it's, I'll be honest, worth a shit. Okay? But we got some Warwolves sent to us. Somebody sent them to us, and hey.
I'm going to shoot it next week.
Just
a little
to
bit.
see.
Try it. I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
If I punch myself in the mouth, I'm going to be mad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, since it's unadjustable, it's not really inspirational to me. But
No, I just want to shoot a couple practices with it and see.
yeah, well,
You know, I'm going to have to wear an earplug in that ear.
Yeah.
So I'm almost deaf now.
how many things do we have that we've gotten that have been given to us to test that we just don't use? They hang on the wall.
Box. So
Oh yeah,
we have box.
there's a lot of things.
This is. It's really a lot of, how the cost of things. I don't know. Bowhunting's expensive anyway. Right? To
Oh my
me,
God.
I mean, I don't come into bow season not expecting to spend a lot of money.
No.
But for me, I don't care. It isn't about the money for me because it's a passion of mine. There's nothing I would rather do at all.
Right.
I love it.
Yep.
So the money to me, I don't see it, I guess, as much because, I need to have what's going to work for me. I need to have the equipment. I need to have stuff set up right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sit in a $20 tree stand anymore like we used
Oh
to.
my God.
Because we did it.
We did.
And I have a shelf full of them. So do you.
Yeah, that's pretty much scrap metal as far as I'm
Oh,
concerned.
God, dude, buy a good stand.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. It's not even worth taking a chance.
no, you die in that thing.
Now, in the defense of the companies that are making stuff, just so you know, obviously we all know that the economy is hyperinflation. Things are getting crazy. Well, what's happening is the cost for materials, number one, if they can get materials.
Yeah, if they get them.
Right now, a lot of the bow companies are having issues getting aluminum for making risers, things like that. Limb pockets, all of that. Now, carbon for limbs. All of that stuff. Machining is becoming more expensive because people have to pay higher labor costs. And for some reason in this country, in my opinion, there seems to be some sort of great trend towards just not working at all. I haven't figured that out. You will never have anything unless you work for it. You get out of life what you put into it. It's that damn stuff.
100%.
So, and that, whether that be your job, anything anything you do hunting, walls don't look like this because Mike just went and sat in one dang tree and the deer all walked by him. I'll tell you that right now. It works for any hunter who's successful. You get out of hunting what you put into it, and that's anything in life. So, what do we see in the near future? As far as I'm concerned, I see prices damn near doubling, dude. That's how bad it is.
They're going to keep going up until something stops that, you know.
Yeah.
So
you can do hunting. You can hunt for less. I don't mean like go out and
sure.
hunt, but you can buy equipment. I mean, you can go on. You can guys. I'm not kidding. You can go on Facebook and get into some of these buy and sells. I mean, there's guys that buy bows every year. More power to them. Well, I probably shouldn't say much, right? But that being said, guys go and buy bows every year, and then they sell their bow for, basically, it's like a used car used to be. If you buy something, it was worth half that amount the very next year.
Yep.
I remember when we were shooting all our obsessions, you know, and of course we'd get them for less money. But if you were to buy an obsession bow, you bought it brand new, it was $999, $989, $900, whatever. The very next year, we would sell our staff bows for $500.
Set up.
Set up, yeah. That's with a QAD Exodus.
Set up.
Yeah, and you know, and that's where the industry was. And it's still that way. You can go buy a great hunting bow. You can do stuff for less money. You don't have to have a brand new bow every year. It doesn't, you know.
I shot the same bow for 10 years.
Yeah.
Plus.
Well, the Mach 1, you've got a brand new Mach 1, but the
Yes.
Mach 1 you're shooting currently is
That's
three
4 years old now.
Fourth
Be
year.
5. This will be my 5th year with that bow already.
Is it that old already?
But it's the same bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way, yeah.
They didn't just change it till just now. And I bought another one to back that up because I loved it so much.
Yeah,
So
well, they still make the Mach 1, but they have the Levitate
Yeah.
now, too, which is a new cam.
And I'll shoot those bows for a decade.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Because
I shot the new Levitate.
yeah,
I don't like the new cam.
yeah, you told me that.
The EC cam that we shoot is a far better cam. It's more, I think, everybody's talking about how great it is because it's the latest, greatest thing, but it's, you know, it's faster. I'll give it that. Definitely faster. But accuracy-wise, I think the EC cam is a far better cam system. That's my input on that part of things, but, you know, I think everything's going up, like, it doesn't matter.
I don't think it's going to affect the hunting industry 1%
No.
at all. It will not affect it. Simple fact, people are going to hunt are going to hunt. People are going to get out in the woods. People are going to travel if they can.
Yeah. What are gas prices
You
going to
know,
be this fall
I mean,
over out west?
yeah, that's ridiculous. Out of country is a joke
Oh, yeah, we can't
anymore to go.
even. Yeah.
I'll tell you this 100%. Carl and I and a buddy of ours, Phil, canceled our trip to Canada to go bear hunting this spring because of requirements. I'll say it, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. So we're not going. I feel bad because I love the guy up there. He's a great guy. I want to go up there and hunt with him. He's going to suffer.
They are suffering.
They are suffering big time. And places like Canada are great to hunt. You never hunted Canada, you're missing out.
Yeah.
Canada's pretty cool.
Real cool.
You know, traveling in the States, obviously you can still do that.
Yep.
But like Carl says, gas prices are continue to go up. Is that's going to change? I said, but I still think people are going to go. People are going to travel. People want to get out. People want to hunt. They're
People
gonna pay.
that work are going to go.
Right.
So you notice a trend, right? Work, get out of things what you put into it, that type of stuff. Those are the type of people. That's what I think most hunters are.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
guys that are like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to work hard so I can relax when I go
Yeah,
home.
there's nothing given to you. You got to take it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, prices are going up on everything. I see it, you know, in the automotive and motorcycle world. Shipping charges now tacked on to things.
Oh, yeah.
Delays on parts and services in general. So I think, in my opinion, you should plan a lot further out than you used to for things,
A lot.
or start way earlier.
Yeah.
Because so much stuff is changing now, you know, and it's just the way it is, I guess.
It seems to be the way life is going nowadays. Don't know where it changed, but it changed rather rapidly. I think it had something to do with some election. Let's go, Brandon. I'm just saying. Moving forward on that one.
Yeah, I think at some point, things will start to get normal again another 3 years.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to deal with that right now, you know,
Yeah.
so, you know, yeah, I just say pre-plan further ahead, put more money away if you're gonna travel.
If you want the newer equipment, you're gonna have to pay higher
Yeah,
costs.
search around a little bit, maybe you can find one. I know Carl got pretty lucky and found a
I got
basically brand new
Mach
Mach 1 to back up his other bow for about half the money,
Yep.
not even.
Yep.
You know, that's a steal. That's something you get that now.
I noticed, well, here's how I planned that one. It was pretty simple. I know that PSE came out with a new levitate, and a lot of guys that shot the Mach 1 are like, well, I'm going to switch to a levitate.
And it's, yeah,
So what happens?
a lot of them flood the market with them. Now you can get them.
Yep. So
Yeah.
it wasn't 4 or 5 months ago you couldn't find
Yeah.
a Mach 1.
You couldn't get one.
Nope.
You know, now people want to change. And the people, hey, if you can buy a new bow, have at it.
Right.
You know.
It isn't like we can't go and buy a new bow if we
Yeah.
wanted one, you know.
Yeah,
But
good.
yeah, I like like I said, I like that cam better. Shot the new one, you know. If I wanted one, I'd have gone and got one. But I really like the Mach 1.
Yeah.
It just fits me better. So,
I think you may have to look out for cheaper things, knockoff stuff.
yeah.
You know.
Don't be the guy that goes and buys Rage broadheads on Amazon
Yeah,
for $19.99.
Because they're not.
Number one,
Rage
they're not.
broadheads.
Yeah. The Rage broadhead, the
Yeah.
expandable isn't great anyway, and then you're gonna buy a knockoff.
Yeah, and you're gonna get it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get what you pay for.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard of people doing it. We know people that have done it. You're not buying a Rage broadhead for $30.
No.
You know, a pack of 3.
No.
Come on, it's not a good deal. There's a reason. It's you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think watch out what you're doing. Watch your online stuff for sure.
Yeah. There's
You know,
a lot of scammers.
And this
out
is
there, too.
with anything,
Mhm.
secure sites, stuff like that. Be careful with your money.
Yep.
You know, everybody works too hard for it to lose it on stupid scams like that and stuff. So yeah, pre-planning trips. You know what? It is a good time though, I think, to travel
No, I agree.
because I think a lot of people aren't.
Yes.
So you may be able to get in on a hunt that maybe you couldn't
Mhm.
maybe afford before because some outfitters are really looking to fill spots.
Yeah.
Or places people haven't been in a few years.
That's
So your
true.
quality of animals could be through the roof, you know? So that's something I would take into consideration also.
Yeah, remember whenever you're setting up hunts and stuff for out west or whatever, that the weather's going to dictate a lot of things to you. And obviously you can't predict 6 to 8 months ahead what the weather's going to be like. Say antelope hunt for this year. All of a sudden it rains out west a lot. Well, what happens?
Yeah.
Well, water hole hunting's out the window because there's water
There's water everywhere.
Yeah. You know, was it 2 years ago Sean was going out there mule deer hunt?
Yeah.
And he's driving down the interstate and they're slowing the interstate down because there's a foot of water over
Yeah.
the top of the interstate. That's not normal in the Dakotas
No.
and Montana, Wyoming, all that. So that made it a little bit harder. You know, some of these hunts, like Mike was saying, you're going to be able to get in there and get some discounted hunts because there's going to be some people that have placed hunts that are actually going to have to back out.
Yep.
Sometimes due to cost, and maybe this year, you know, with a lot of the way the economy's going, it could be cost for a lot of people.
Right.
So something to keep an eye open on that too, especially if you've got the resources to up and just say, "Yep, I'm going tomorrow."
Right.
That's a big one. So,
Right.
but that's pretty simple. That's how we looked at it industry wise. We'll see what happens here. The cost of everything's going up, so I'm not really sure how it'll all end up for the industry.
Right.
But thanks for listening to the Obsession. We'll talk to you guys next Saturday. We'll have another question from everyone. It's looking like it's going to be March projects, TSI frost seeding, things that we're going to be doing and set up for March, and what we plan on doing and getting accomplished on our properties. Hopefully the snow will melt.
Get going.
That's what I'm talking about. We'll talk to you guys next Saturday. Thanks for listening to the Obsession.
Later.